Hi everyone, welcome back to another week of Sweet Talk with Sweet Pea. I'm Annette and this is Silvana, and today we're going to be going through some of our new designs that we've had released this week, Silvana. So we'll probably just jump into the block of the week that we're doing up until Christmas, which is our 12 days of Christmas. So it's been going for 8 weeks now, because now we're up to our 8th week, which is, do you know what the song? What?
8 Maids a Milking.
The 8 Maids a Milking. So Emma, our other digitizer, she's been doing these designs. So was creative, I suppose. It was like, what are you going to do for 8 maids milking? You're going to do a maid with a cow. So this looks really cute. So there's words here that says cream and butter, but we just found that and fussy cutted it from the fabric that was in our stash. So that will just be blank for you, but you could actually put some text in there yourself. For these, like the milk cans, and they've got like the little timber handles. Once again, you can leave the 8 off, so the 8's not on any other embroidery. So if you're not doing that, you just want to keep that embroidery and applique for something else, you can. They're all in that sort of round theme. So yes, we've only got 4 more weeks to go after this, and that quilt will be all finished. So that was that one. What else have we been doing this week, Silvana? Well, you're holding it down on the thing. So these have all been designs that have been released this week. We'll jump into this first. So this was a very popular, when we first started our first KISS sew along, which is keeping it simple sew along. This was the first design we did, and it's a placemat that you made it into 2 hoopings and it was joined. So we called that the Bloom placemat. This week we've released a new design called the Bloom oven mitt. So that's open like that, so you can put your hand in. And that's just plain fabric on that side. It's all made in 1 hooping. There's no stitching or anything there, so you don't have to worry about heat against thread. And then there's beautiful embroidery, satin stitching, and even satin stitching across the edge. So with this, we've actually substituted our regular batting with what's called a batting called Insulbrite, which is a product which you can put, it reflects heat or cold. So it comes like this. If James wants to just move over, we've got a big roll of it because we go through it, but you can buy it by smaller amounts. There's no right or wrong side, but there is like a little metal type coating in there that helps with heat. So if you've got that in your oven mitts, you're not going to feel the heat coming through quite as much. It's a reflective metallized film that resists radiant energy. And the makers say the energy, hot or cold, is reflected back to its source. So it's very, very handy for pot holders, even placemats if you're going to put heat on it and you didn't want to hurt the like a timber countertop underneath. This cannot go in a microwave though. You can machine wash it and tumble dry it too. So it's a very good product. So that's in here. You can't see it, but that's just in place of the regular batting. That's called Insulbrite. And that's our Bloom oven mitt. You can make that in a 6x10, which we made that one in this size, and then 7x12 size. And all the finished dimensions are on the website under the product. So yeah. So you could make that to colour coordinate with your kitchen and your Bloom placemat if you've already made one of those. So what else have we had released this week, Silvana? What have you got over there? What do you want to show us?
So we've had this one released. This one I'm super excited about. It's a advent hanger featuring Santa, and he's just popping up over the top, and you can see his little feet at the bottom as well.
So actually we've found fabric that looks like brickwork.
Yeah, so it kind of looks like a chimney, sort of.
these little gloved hands holding the top of the edge there.
Yeah.
I like that decorative thread you've got there too, because it makes it look like it's fluff or something, like the fur on his coat.
Yeah, so if you wanted to, we haven't here, but you could, for the trim and the pom-pom and the moustache and the beard, you could use fluffy fabric as long as you put wash away over the top when you're embroidering it. Yeah. Because that would look pretty cute.
And then they've got all little pockets.
Yes, so I decided to do this because we've got a lot of advent quilts, but if you don't have enough time to make a quilt, you could just make one of these, and this is just suitable for like very small little treats. Like I've put these little candy canes in here.
So actually these aren't individual pockets, are they? That's just one strip.
Yeah, it's one strip of fabric, but they are individual pockets.
Yeah. But that
yeah.
saves a lot of time. It's just
Yeah,
one
it saves a lot of time.
So how many panels are in that hanger?
4.
4 panels. So that's one
here,
2, 3, and 4 with his little feet down the bottom.
Yeah, and I designed this so that if you want to personalise it, you could just not embroider the feet and put someone's name with your machine at the bottom as well if you wanted to.
That's actually a good gift.
But yeah, and because this is compatible with all our other designs, you could, if you don't want, I mean, who wouldn't like Santa? But if you don't want Santa, you could replace it with any of our other panels at the top and
as long as it
personalise
was the same shape, like a
as long as it's a
rectangle. Yeah, so if you're using 6x10 panels for this, this one could be a 6x10, but it could be one of our other designs.
Yeah, for example, you could put like the Merry Christmas from.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
To make it a bit more adult-like. Or,
actually, this would be a very good gift, wouldn't it?
Yeah, really.
Because you could actually just roll it up and put it in an envelope and then send it.
Yeah.
So it's middle of November, so you'll have to get moving, everybody. You'll have to actually get it, make it, and get it in the mail because, as you know, with Advent calendars, they start on the 1st of December. Yes. So we've been pushing to get this one out. Yeah, it's quick. Yeah, it's very quick. So it's only 4 panels.
Yeah, and these number ones are super quick. Only a few steps. So.
Yeah. It looks like it would take a lot more time, but when you actually look at it closely, it's not going to. This is probably be the panel that'll take the longest, just with all the little bits of different embroidering in it. That's
the
really
perfect size for a small chocolate or something, or you could get creative and fill it with whatever you're interested in, like little pieces of jewellery might be nice.
Oh, well, I would think so.
If you've got someone nice enough to do that.
I actually I was going to call into a supermarket this morning and see if I could find those little gold-coloured coins, the chocolate coins.
Yeah, I think they would be
foil,
perfect, yeah.
But I didn't have time. But yeah, you could slip one in each of those.
So this one's the 6x10, this one here.
And so they come in other sizes as well?
Yeah, so 5x7 and the 7x12.
Okay. So of course, with the 5x7, the pockets will be smaller. Yeah. And with the 7x12, the pockets will be a little bit bigger than that too. But all the dimensions are on the website, aren't they?
Yeah, all the dimensions are on the website.
So that's really good. So that's just called the
Santa Advent Hanger.
Okay, so the Santa the Santa Advent Calendar. It's out on the website now, so you'll have to get cracking so you get it ready by the 1st of December.
Yes. Or
you can just start when you get it. Okay, so that was that, and then we've got these cute little purses, and you've been busy, Silvana, because you designed and digitised these ones as well.
Yes, I did. The idea behind this is to make something that you could maybe take to all your Christmas parties coming up. But of course, this design's suitable for all year round. Just with this one, we decided to make it Christmassy.
And a beautiful zipper.
Yeah.
And of course, as with all our purses, they're completely lined with no raw seams.
Yeah.
So trapunto is a form of embroidery, isn't it? So this is our trapunto bow clutch.
Yes, trapunto bow clutch, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, because we've used the Christmas colours there, it tends it to make it look like it's Christmassy, and then the Christmas fabric. But then this pretty little one, it shows that it doesn't have to be Christmassy. That would make even a really lovely purse for a wedding.
Yeah, really nice for a wedding. Yeah.
So we've got fabric at the back with one of our zippers, but then our PU vinyl in the front. You could make this all with our PU vinyl, and it would be beautiful too, or any combination. Could be all fabric, could be all PU. You could probably even make it in cork, but you probably would. Just going to be when you want this sort of trapunto effect to show. It's probably better when you have it on a plain sort of a fabric, isn't it? So that it shows the full effect. Yeah. If you were to do trapunto on there, you wouldn't see it as well as you would on something plain.
And the PU works really good for trapunto as well.
Because the shine on it too.
Yeah, it gives it just that little bit of extra depth.
And I guess it depends on too the thickness of the batting you put in when you're hooping it up. You know, that depth that you get.
Yeah.
But that's beautiful. So that's the Trapunto bow clutch.
And this one's the 5x7 and the 6x10, and it also comes in 7x12.
So that would be a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But I mean, this one's perfect size. I don't have my phone on me. Yes, I do. Like you can put, that's how big my iPhone 10, I think this is. So look, it's pretty, it's a good size. You can fit lippy in there and a comb or something. And some coin or cards and stuff. So that's not a bad size. And then this is a lovely little size. Okay, so that's that one. That's the Trapunto bow clutch. Then, what else have we got to show, Silvana? We've done that. And this is a quilt, and it's a quilt that we have just updated. We've had this on the website for a very long time. And when we first did it, it was in, it started as a 5x7 block and went up. But then and with the bigger rectangular blocks, they actually include these 4 little blocks as the block. So this was a 6x10, for example. A whole lot of people said, oh, we don't have a machine that does a 5x7 or larger. We've only got a 4x4. So then we put out a design that just did the 4x4 square, and it didn't come with these little blocks above it. So that was the 4x4. And that was a completely separate design to purchase. So we've updated the files with new photos, and we've actually included those 4x4 files in the one design now. So if you buy this Sunbonnet Sue quilt design, you will get the files for the 4x4, 5x7, 6x10 and going up. So they're all listed on the website. So this is very cute. So if you've already previously purchased this design, you can just go into your account on our website and re-download the files, and they'll be the updated files with all the new photos and the smaller 4x4 files in it as well. So that's our beautiful Sunbonnet Sue quilt design. So thanks for watching, everybody. That was just another short sweet talk this week, just with our new releases and a bit of a chat to Silvana, who's done these beautiful designs. We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
So if you've liked any products on the video this week, you can go to our website, which is swpea.com.